Hi, welcome back to Dr. VASU'S lectures. In continuation of our C language program, we are going to see data and data types in this. So here, coming to data, we hear many a times data and information. What are these two actually? There is a difference. Data means a collection of facts and figures. If we get some values, some numbers or values, names, something, it is a collection of all these is called the facts and figures. Okay, it can be in the form of numbers, text, or pictures. It can be any form. It is raw and unorganized in the sense we have a dump of collection of all these values, right? Numbers, text, names, so many marks, salaries, something. So these are all in the unorganized format, raw, right? We cannot take any decisions basing on that. Suppose if we want to get a salary of how many people are crossing 1 lakh and above, we cannot say, right? Like this, we cannot make any decisions basing on this data. Coming to the information, it is the result of analysis of this data. After analyzing this data, we call it as information because it is in the organized form. We can make decisions, we can judge anything, or we can discuss anything on that. Suppose how many number of students have passed, or how many students got distinction. Like this, we get correct information that is called information. So next, coming to data, it comes in the form of fields. It is a group of characters. Example, we take a name, a number, marks. All these are all different fields, right? In this, we have some data in that. Next comes records. Number of fields put together, we call it as a record. Several related fields. Suppose we want a student information. Is the name, register number, and marks. All these put together, when you put all these fields together, we call a record. Example, student marks, like this. So these are all the various fields in the record. A payroll system, there you have the name of the employee, register number of the employee, employee number, salary, etc., leaves, so many things can be put. Files. A group of related records. Like this, we have, for one organization, we have different types of records. All these put together, we can call it as a file. Database. Database means it's a collection of data organized for easy access and manipulation. We call it as a database is a information kept at one place, and we get a access, we open it and take the required thing. That's what is a database is. Relational database. Data is stored in simple tables. It will be generally stored in tables. So that's why this is a relational database. Next, okay, before proceeding further, like, share, and comment if you like the Dr. VASU'S lectures, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Data types. Here, let us see what are the different data types. It comes a very small piece of information is in the form of bits. It is the smallest data item. It is nothing but a 0 and 1. Either 0 or 1 is the very smallest, and it is something like whether it is true or false, right? True means 1, false is 0 generally. So this comes from binary digit. This bit has come from B here in the binary and IT from digit. Bit is from binary digit. Next comes characters. Characters, it is there in the form of numbers or digits 0 to 9. And the letters, it may be capital letters or more small letters or special symbols, right? But here the computers process only zeros and ones. We know that the computer can process only zeros and ones. every character is represented as a pattern of 1 or 0. As a pattern of ones and zeros, we form all these characters, digits, numbers, and symbols, all these. We'll see all these later. A character needs 1 byte, that is 8 bits. Each bit means either 1 or 0. Like this, 8 bits put together, we call it as a byte, 1 byte. So next comes integers. Integers are nothing but it is represented as int here in our language C, and integers typically are whole numbers, right? It is a natural size of integers on the host machine. So examples, 24 is one, or 567, or 4839. Whole numbers are called integers. Next comes decimal places. We get sometimes we need to manipulate the data with the decimal places. They are called floating point. So here they are represented with the float, right? A precision means decimal places are there in this floating point. Example 34.678 is one. Like this, you can take any examples. Next comes double. The precision, here we call it as a single precision. Compared to this, the decimal places, the precision is more in the case of double. This is also have decimal points, and here we call it as a double, and this is having double precision floating point. So here, data types, character. Next, another type, character, represented by CHAR, char or character. Single character is represented by this char. The char means a single character. It may be a number, special character, or a letter, whatever it is. So it occupies one single byte. It is capable of holding one character, right? It may be either a character, a letter, or a number, a special character like this. It may be a capital letter or a special character. Any one is can be called as a character. Next comes a Boolean. Boolean is again we call it as a 0 or 1. This is a data type we are going to use. That is in the bits we call it as zeros and ones. We have called it because the computer understands either 0 or 1. That's why it is the very basic data. Here, Boolean is, we are going to use this Boolean type of variable in our calculations and our programs. So it is represented by underscore bool, and it is either for 0 or 1. Okay, next. Basic types. Here, data again can be classified into different ways. One is a basic type, comes with the system. That is our integer, float, or double, or character, Boolean, whatever you have seen. These all come with the system. All these character, Boolean, all this. Okay, they are with the system. They come with the system. Next, derived types. By taking these variables, again, these data types, we are going to define, we are going to form a different type of data type. It is called a derived. We are deriving. By taking these basic types, we are going to derive. They are called user. We are going to define. So they are arrays or structures, pointer type. We are going to discuss all these in detail later. Okay, union, all these are. Enumeration data type is another one. It is again user defined. It is represented by enum, enum. Okay, these are all derived type. Void. Another interesting is data type is void. You may ask, what is this void and all? Void is nothing but it's just an empty. In main, we have seen we put empty brackets, or sometimes we can write void. There it comes. So void is just to represent nothing. It is nothing. We are not going to give any data there. That's why it is, we can just simply say void. This is another data type. So here with this, we have seen data and data types. In the next video, we are going to see integers and different types of integers. Thank you.